Good morning everybody, another beautiful day in paradise. The weather's changed here in Panga for the better. Obviously we've had a bit of rain, it's still rainy season, but we've had a couple of days really nice. There we go, beautiful beautiful day. Hi guys, why wouldn't you want to come to Thailand? Huh? Look at this. Awesome, come visit. So got to get the brush cutter out and cut back the jungle in the little bit of garden this side. It's okay, but when the rain comes, bang, it just comes alive, which is beautiful really. Just got to trim that down. I cut one of the banana trees down last time I done it, and I think that's going to come back somewhere, and I think I've lost track of where it is. So we'll see it somewhere. Yeah, that needs a little trim up when it gets a little bit cooler. Hi guys, wanted to do just a short video on passports. I've got a UK passport, and my yearly visa, retirement visa, is due in October this year. However, my passport run out in April next year, so obviously they're not going to give me a year's visa on a passport that doesn't run for a year. So we decided to go back to the UK anyway to see the kids and the grandkids, and get a new passport. So what this is about is, once I come back into Thailand, I had my old passport, which is obviously the corner is cut off, which had my old visa and my current visa and the re-entry permit into it, and then I had a new passport. I got the passport done, got back within 2 or 3 days. We made an appointment at the passport office in Peterborough in England, because we wasn't sure the turnaround time, which runs really smoothly, very professional. Cost a little bit more, but it was totally worth it, because then that meant that we could actually continue our break we had in the UK, knowing that we had the passport. Anyway, so I was a little bit worried about what was going to happen, obviously, as we came back into the Kingdom of Thailand, being as I had a passport with my visa in, and which was technically not valid. So we got through into immigration, and the guy actually just stamped me in, and I showed him both passports, showed him the re-entry stamp that I had already purchased, 1,000 baht for a single re-entry, and also my own visa. So he stamped us in on the day we came in, and he wrote in at the bottom of the visa that when we came in, and also I was allowed to stay in the kingdom up to the date of my current visa, albeit in my old passport, and he wrote in pen the actual passport, the number of my old passport. So yeah, it all went really smooth, and I was quite relieved at that actually, because I'm sure a lot of people do it, but I hadn't, and there's always that little bit of doubt in your mind. And then so we got back home, we've gone back down to our local immigration, which is less than 5 minutes from here on a motorcycle, and went there to get it changed over. Copy of every page in the old passport, a copy of the new passport, and they act well. You know, you think these guys don't know what they're doing, but they are, and they transferred it all over for me. No hassle, no cost at all, because obviously the passport was valid. So everything in my new passport now has got the old passport, and they put back in a stamp in it saying what the visa is I originally had, because I come over on a non-O. So they put that in and wrote in there non-O, because it's quite important you put that in, because the new ones now are OAs, which are totally different criteria for retirement. So yeah, it was a good experience actually, and I know, say, I was worried about it a little bit, which I shouldn't have been. I know this does vary from immigration to immigration, depending who you see, but mine went really smoothly here where we are. On a side note, I was going to use somebody that I knew on a Facebook page, and he will actually get you a new passport. You have to write the power of attorney to him, and the passports do go back to the UK. It takes a couple of weeks. So if anybody's interested in getting a new UK passport and not wanting to go back to the UK, if you send me a comment, I can give you the link of this gentleman, and it's all totally above board, obviously. However, the reason I didn't do that purely was because we were going back anyway, and for me, technically, you shouldn't be without your passport while you're living in the kingdom. and that's the thing that I was concerned about. Maybe it's not a concern for people, but for me it was. But if anybody wants any more information on that, put a comment in the box below, and I'll gladly help you out with and put you in contact with the gentleman. Okay guys, thanks. Guys, I'm just about to pop down to one of our local medical centres. My wife's actually been there before when she had a problem with her ear, as like I have now, because I think it's like an ear, nose and throat specialist. We've got the local government hospital here, but this one doesn't open till 5. It's a private one, so you haven't got to hang around so much. And my ear, over the last 3 or 4 months, I always felt I've got something in there, and it feels like it's tickling in my ear, maybe like a couple of loose hairs that you get at my age, growing from everywhere. So I was going to pop down there and try and get her to have a look in my ear and see if there's not a monster in there growing out of my ear. Hi guys, I went to the clinic and I've got an infection in my outer ear. So I've got some ear drops, 2 drops 3 times a day, and I've got some, I presume they're antibiotics, twice a day, and I've got some antihistamine, which I haven't taken these because obviously when I had the infection it was itching like mad, and so that's to do that, but the drops have actually stopped that doing, so I've not taken the antihistamine because I don't like taking tablets, so I really have to. And all that to see it's an ear, nose and throat specialist down, as I said, where I went, and to see the doctor and all the tablets was 600 baht. And so I thought it was pretty good. So again, morning guys. Yeah, my neighbour came up from down the road, the house down the road there, yesterday, and brought me up lots and lots. Rubatan and mangosteen. Just peeling them and popping them in. The mauve ones are mangosteens. You eat the white in the middle of these, and they are absolutely beautiful. They're soft and they're gentle. If you ever get a chance to see any in a supermarket anywhere in England or anywhere, buy them and try them. They're really, really delicious. Morning guys, thought I'd come out early this morning, Saturday morning here in Panga, and look, well, it's just starting to wake up. Normally there's cars parked everywhere, very quiet. I think it's going to be a really nice day, so I thought I'd just come down and have a look around to close my video off, have a little bit of footage. Hopefully I can get some of the monks that walk around everywhere in Thailand every morning. They get food off of the local people where they live, and that's a ritual every morning that they give the monks food. And so let's see if we can go and find some, but it's very, very quiet here. Okay. Well, I know you've seen the market before, but this is early and there's a lot more people here than last time, and I always get lots of smiles and everything because here where I live there's not many phalangs here, unfortunately, or fortunately, really. Even now, after living here for 2.5 years, yeah, even though when they see me, it's, you know, it's not a thing here in Panga. You don't get a lot of foreigners here at all. Hi guys, I thought I'd pop in for a nice large latte this morning at Herbie Coffee in Panga. as you come in from Phuket, just past the hospital. It's just on your left hand side, and I've always come here ever since it opened, because I used to come into the A&E when I was volunteer for rescue, and I enjoy my coffee here. It's really good coffee, you should come. Hi guys, yeah, so just closing off to this last video, and couldn't find any monks, so maybe I should go out and a little bit earlier, because they do come out every day, and it's quite a magical thing. As I was riding my bike just through the town, again, not having things to hand, my camera and stuff like that, I need to start getting into the habit of doing that, because there was a guy obviously on his knees praying to the monk, and he'd given him some rice or something into his pot, and the monk was standing there doing a prayer for him, and directly underneath the guy was this tiny little kitten just sitting down looking up at the monk, and the pair of them, it would have made an absolutely amazing photograph. So I need to start carrying my camera around me at all times. Easier said than done. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed this, guys, and any comments put below. Thanks to 152 subscribers, absolutely awesome. And tomorrow I'm going out on a bike ride to the dam. I know I've done the dam before, but I'm going with a friend, meeting him at the dairy hut and then we're off for a bike ride, a Sunday ride. So that'll be a bit of footage for another video for the motorcycles and bits we go to. So thanks very much again. As we say, don't forget, subscribe, like and ring and click on the bell so you get notifications of when I do new videos. Thanks again guys, be safe.